Good morning. Today we are in a critical position that because of coronavirus, the vacuum made by coronavirus, because we couldn't imagine this unexpected holiday because of the time made by coronavirus. But anyway, we have to utilize the time in a right way. Okay, today I'm going to teach new literatures in English. That is the poem part. Australia, the poem Australia. The poem Australia is written by A.D. Hope. He is an Australian poet and essayist known for his satirical slant. He was also a critic, teacher, and academic. He was referred by an American journal as the greatest 20th century, 18th century poet. He was born in 1907 and died in 2000. His best book is the collection of book, The Wandering Islands, collection of poems. This poem, Australia, is included in this collection. The poem Australia talks about the Australian people. It is totally land of migrated people. Most of the people dependent on the government. The poet wants the people to understand their place. I mean, self-identity. That is important. That is the need of the hour. He wants his people to be aware of their place. Okay, the first five stanza. In the first five stanza, he talks about how the Australia is the structure of Australia. It is a mechanical, monotonous land. It is intentionally traumatized. The poem gives a negative reaction regarding Australian culture. It lacks of individualism and spiritual poverty. It is a continent with an ambiguous state. In the first stanza, it talks about the land is very dry and desolate place. Nobody cares for it. People care for only outer beauty, but the outer beauty is often deceptive. He calls it is a sphinx. Sphinx is lion's face and man's face and lion's body. So structureless. The Australia is very young land, but it lacks literature. It lacks culture. It was ruined by second-hand Europeans who settled there, who polluted the land. The native aborigines, they existed in the state from Cairns to Perth. But the Europeans who migrated there, they wants to thrust their culture on the native Australian culture. But the poet wants the people to be individual, not dependent, independent. Okay, he says we live and we survive. We are not really living the true life. So he wants the country to be energetic, culturally strong. Literature, the country will be flourished with many works of native subjects, nativity, individuality. So he criticized his people by reading the poem. It is a satire on the native people. So they lack individuality. They want to be individualized. They want to be independent. Thank you. In this juncture, during this time, stay away from home. Stay away from outside world. Stay home and be out of coronavirus. Thank you.